How's everyone doing today? Good. Alright, we're going to start off with some basic motorcycle maintenance. If you have any questions or you'd like me to cover something, just get my attention and we'll go from there. This is for you, not for me. We do have one of the Ride for Dad motorcycles that I'm going to be using as demonstration or just as a visual. You have only two of them, those are your tires. Those are the most important things on your motorcycle. And second thing is tire pressure gauge. You do need to check your tires to make sure that they're running at the correct pressure. The most important time to check them is actually when they're cold. So before you put before you put no more than 5 kilometers on it, after that the tire starts heating up and your tire pressure will actually increase. What you're looking for on the tire is you actually want to touch and love your tire. The tire will actually tell you a few things, whether it's starting to scallop. Scallop meaning that the rubber is actually overlapping on each other, and that's usually from underinflation and the tire getting too hot. And when it starts to get too hot, it causes a little bump, or it starts melting, and then it'll cause a bump, and then the tire will actually roll over itself. That's usually from incorrect tire pressure or underinflation. Another thing from underinflation is that you will get wearing on the outside of the tire, and the inside of the tire or the inside of the tread of the tire will be brand new and the outside will be worn. That's because the tire is actually, instead of being round like this, it's actually buckling and folding in. That's another thing that you can look at as well. Now, if you overinflate your tire, overinflating is a bad thing as well. What happens is the little front part of the tire, or the round part that contacts the road, will wear first before the sides wear. And that also, instead of having a contact patch on the road like that, your contact patch then becomes this big. It actually gives you less traction and less stability, which you really don't want. You want the most traction possible, because you only have 2, unlike a car where you have 4, and you can run 10, 15 pounds in your tire most of the time and not really notice it. With a bike, you will feel the low tire pressure. Now, to check it, most of you know how to check tire pressures, or... Okay. Well, I'll just go over it. Remove the valve cap. The valve cap should be kind of loose to take off. They may roll away, so just make sure you know where it is. And then all you're going to do is take your tire pressure gauge, put it over the valve stem, push in so you don't hear any air loss, and then look at the tire pressure gauge. Mike? Yep. How long has this bike been sitting for?
Not very long. It's been a couple of days.
No, like, it's been sitting here for a couple hours?
Yeah, probably about 5 hours.
Okay.
Should be about 38.
It's actually at 42. So, for Mike, we're actually going to decrease the tire pressure to 36. Every tire manufacturer will have a different pressure rating. Metzler's like to run 36 in the front, 42 in the back, especially on a cruiser. Now, if you have to run the maximum tire pressure on these tires is 42 pounds front and back. Also, the other thing you want to check on the tire is actually the tread depth. That tells you how much rubber you actually have on your tire from the carcass and the tread. Now, I have a tread depth gauge. It actually tells you what the tire tread depth is. Ministry of Ontario recommends that you have 1.5 millimeters between the outer tread and the inner tread. And all you do is check it in 3 spots. And we're at 3 millimeters, which is good. And then you want to check the sides. same, and the center. And you want to try and do this in 3 spots, 3 different spots in the tire. Some tires actually have a wear bar. Most of the Metzlers do, and they'll actually have a little symbol on the tire on where they are. And one is right here. And there'll be a little bump in the tire, and this will be the indication of how much tread you actually have left. If this little bump is even with the tire, you do need to replace the tire. And if it's just under a millimeter of clearance between here and the tire does need to be replaced. Same goes for the back tire. You want to check that as well. Now we do have, by Phantom, is a tire pressure gauge with a tire depth gauge in it. It's all in one. It's really cool. Tread depth gauge you usually have to buy from a tool supplier like Snap-on or something like that, or somebody that specializes in automotive tire tools. They're not usually that easy to get a hold of, so this is really good because it has your tire pressure and also the depth, and it gives you a little indication if it's green it's good, if it's red it's not good.